In now, Matt McLean, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are two away now. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
De La Cruz is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him, and even 20 home runs and 61 RBIs. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Frankie Montas will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage, and that's exactly where they are, and it means victories at the end of the day. They are finding ways to put a ton of traffic on the base paths, and that will lead to a ton of wins.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. McLean is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 16.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The first baseman,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Bellinger.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 26 home runs and 63 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with two away, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Christian Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Count is 1-2.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, number 7. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two-0 count. The pitch grounded weakly toward third, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Will Benson.
Into the box now, Will Benson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting seventh,
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. That's off to that one.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in, number 18, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 offering, grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Armstrong at second with 2 down. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the stretch, the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Stepping in, Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 2-2 offering. Drilled to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47, Frankie Montas.
In now, Frankie Montas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch popped up. Imanaga is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready now, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. Men on third with 2 down. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Matt McLean, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. McLean is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Ian Happ. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And it's fouled away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So striding in, Patrick Wisdom. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. As a look, now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fraley is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Amaya.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The 17th. Benson.
Coming to the plate now, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Benson is playing up the middle in center field here, but most often he can be found in right. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Left side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now the Cubs pitcher, number 18, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now back, left fielder, Ian.
Digging in, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
21.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
You know, D-Road, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
So now to the plate, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike one. And that misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. In now for the Reds, Marte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now in the box, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Jonathan India will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 16 homers and 48 driven in. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. India stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Matt McLean, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, De La Cruz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 3-2. Alex Young will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 48, Alex Young.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now batting, the pitcher, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Still 2 and 2. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Number 4. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 4.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5. Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Julian Merriweather.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, number 7. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0.
Bouncer to the left side, right to him. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Benson.
At the plate, Will Benson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The pitch.
Nope.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hey. 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah. We're going to count 2-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are. Yency Almonte will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Yency Almonte.
Stepping into the box, Marte. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
So digging in now, Tyler Stevenson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 23 homers and 54 runs batted in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jake Fraley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Racing back the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
So striding forward now, De La Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Riding in once again, Christian Encarnacion. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Number 74 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 74.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding of. TJ Antone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. The 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone into the bleachers. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, career number 247, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Miguel Amaya. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No outs, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball four.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Christopher Morrow. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Emilio Pagan was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. A ball and no strikes. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Pagan, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Now batting, number 27.
Standing in now, Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Michael Rooker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Now to the plate, number 7. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, Will Benson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Marte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, number 16.
Now the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to first. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, and they get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
The pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mark Leiter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 38.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Stevenson. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 29 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
29.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 1 out and a runner on third. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, De La Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in now, Christian Encarnacion. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. So far on the year, Encarnacion comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Here he comes on 2-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The Reds down to their last strike. Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Chicago Cubs seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Number 74 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.